Hi, I'm Magda from Interiors Exteriors. This time I'll take you to a 53 square meter apartment in a block whose owner doesn't like white or grey and says that empty walls are not for her. Hi, my name is Martina. 2.5 years ago I returned from 8 years abroad, and with my husband Marek and our cats Waskotka and Maskotka we bought this apartment. Mainly for the view from the windows and balcony, and also the location. Nothing else really mattered to us because I was looking for an apartment that needed a complete renovation, so I could make it entirely to my own taste. Some things came with us from our previous home in England, but most of them were bought specifically for this apartment. Let's get started. As usual, right at the entrance, we have wooden built-in furniture that was made by the previous owner's father 50 years ago. During the renovation, the furniture wasn't replaced, just repainted on the outside to match the interior, because before it was the same color as it is inside here, the color of the wood. And look at how the front was used from the inside as well. Hooks for jewelry were hung on it. It's a really cool idea that you can use in many cabinets. The bedroom is the only room in this apartment, besides the bathroom, that can be closed off. And here, on my right side, there's a small pine dresser. It's a popular model from a chain store, but it has been modified. It's been repainted, given new handles and legs, and now looks totally different. Much more unique. And I'll link the author of this makeover in the video description for you. And take a look at the photo wallpaper, which already reveals the theme that was chosen for decorating this bedroom. As far back as I can remember, whenever someone asked me if I preferred the mountains or the sea, I always answered that I feel best in the forest. I love nature, plants and animals, so I decided to bring a bit of the forest into my home, since I can't afford a house in the woods. I started collecting forest-themed decor items back in my previous home, where I had a forest-themed living room. This apartment has a forest-themed bedroom. On this side, we have the bedroom, the kitchen, and here is the entrance to the bathroom. Before the renovation, the bathroom was divided into 2 rooms, a bathroom and a toilet, but now those doors have been removed and there's space for a gallery of travel photos. White tiles were laid in the bathroom, but only up to a certain height. Above that, there's patterned wallpaper that gives the room its character. This division is meant to allow you to change the bathroom's decor more often than just from one renovation to the next. Putting up new wallpaper is much easier than replacing tiles. And here we also have another colorful accent in the form of a green sink. Notice that it's not ceramic but glass. Before the renovation there was a separate toilet here, and now this alcove has been used to make a shower here. Even before the renovation, Martina found these shower doors which had specific dimensions, and the size of the alcove was adjusted to fit them. If the alcove had been made first and only then the doors were searched for, it might have turned out that they would have to be custom made. At the end of the kitchen cabinetry, there is a little cabinet with 4 small drawers, which are used for storing vegetables and fruits. Next we have custom cabinetry, of course in green, because that's the main color in this apartment, and there is brick on the walls. On this side of the cabinetry we have 5 drawers. Here there actually isn't a drawer. You can see that inside there are spices in jars beautifully labeled with custom-made stickers. Everyone uses slightly different things in the kitchen, so when ordering stickers, we can simply customize everything to our own needs. Here on top we have a cooktop, and it's a gas cooktop. Underneath there are burners. Here is a vent. It's an interesting design that combines the advantages of an induction or ceramic cooktop with cooking on gas. Under the window there is a radiator that has been enclosed. There is a grate made in the countertop from above, and here the doors are also slatted, so there is airflow. However, in practice, this radiator was not used at all throughout the winter. I showed you a similar solution in the video about the kitchen makeover in the apartment block, and in the comments there were some opinions that a radiator built into cabinetry is less efficient. And it's possible that this is true.
However, at the same time, there were also quite a few comments saying that kitchens in apartment blocks are often warm and small enough that they heat up a lot while cooking, and many people simply don't use those radiators at all. And after all, it's hard to talk about the efficiency of a radiator that's turned off. The oven was originally supposed to be at the end of the kitchen in a tall cabinet, but there are risers in the wall there, and we had to leave access to the meters and valves. That's why, in the end, a freestanding refrigerator was placed there, which can always be moved out to provide better access. The oven, on the other hand, found its place here in the corner, and it's a very interesting spot for it, because as you can see, it's not fully pushed into the corner. That wouldn't be possible because there's a wall there, and that's why it's also accessible from the front. And just in case, there are special rails inside that allow you to pull out the baking tray, which also makes it easier to use from the side. What's more, the countertop in the corners usually isn't used that much, it's not that convenient, so putting the oven in this spot didn't really come at the expense of the truly useful workspace. There are no hanging cabinets on the walls, but there are open shelves with a hidden mounting system inside them. However, because there are heavy dishes and jars with supplies on them, additional brackets were made, which not only support the shelves but also look very decorative. On this side there's an entrance to the walk-through living room. Notice there are no doors, neither between the living room and hallway nor to the next room. The only doors are the balcony doors. I have never been
a fan of curtains and drapes in rooms, but a completely bare window is just too empty. In this apartment, I chose to fill it with as many plants as possible. All the plants I brought into the apartment are safe for cats because our cats really like to nibble on the leaves. And for the first time in my life, I'm actually doing well with plants. In my previous apartments, I wasn't so lucky and everything would meticulously die. But here it seems like the plants are doing well. Probably thanks to the large amount of western light that comes in through the balcony.
It probably wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that the main role in this living room is played by the bookshelf. Martina had always dreamed of a built-in unit spanning the whole wall. And this bookshelf was custom-made, and the company that made it also made the table so it would match the same style. The bookshelf was designed so that the Lego sets with beautiful townhouses could be placed in the center. And even though we have shelves all the way down to the floor, the ones behind the couch are obviously harder to reach and could be used to store things that are used less often, but here they were intentionally left empty for the youngest family members. The tunnel is a big attraction for the cats. Under the television, there is an interesting television cabinet that has an extra shelf where you can hide various devices, and underneath there are 6 fronts that open in 3 different ways. As you know, I'm a big fan of drawers, but the truth is that different things are more conveniently stored in different cabinets. And here we have a tilting front, and here one that opens in the standard way. This lamp was bought a few years ago, but unfortunately its original bottle got broken. However, Martina and her husband decided not to throw the whole thing away, but to rebuild the lamp. They made holes in the new bottle, which isn't that easy because drilling in glass is difficult. And now they can enjoy their lamp all over again. The balcony was netted so the cats could go out there safely. The strong sunlight from the west is great for growing tomatoes, but to make it possible to sit here in the afternoons during the summer, a patterned fabric was hung to provide some shade. There are 3 rooms in the apartment. The living room, the bedroom, and the one we're in right now, which is sometimes used for remote work and on a daily basis for pursuing various hobbies. We have 2 computer gaming stations here and a large shelf full of board games. Behind me, there's a huge wardrobe that was left by the previous owners. And now I'm waiting for your comments and thumbs up. I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Let me remind you that we already have over 200 interior design videos here, so if you're looking for inspiration, you're in the right place. I also invite you to visit wnetrzazewnetrzaofficial, where you'll find our interior design jewelry and a book showcasing Polish homes and apartments. I hope we'll see each other soon. Bye.